This is just a quick guide on how to use the dashboard in TableMagic. And this is for really managing your reservations and seeing who's booking. So as standard, this is your default view and you can switch between lists, timeline, and eventually floor plan as well. So list is just a list base with the nearest close. I haven't seated any of those diners yet, but it should show you who's coming up. And for each one, you either want to seat them, and build them afterwards. And you can also change them as well. So, for example, I've got no one else for today. Trying to go for the next day. I've got someone. I've got someone on the 14th. So for Jess or James Smith, I can change that, edit booking, and I can change the day that they booked. So let's say they phoned up and they said, look, we want to amend our booking to tomorrow. You can move them to another day on the 18th. And this will tell you what tables are booked that day. So at the moment, that table's booked. The table 1 they're on is booked, so you could have to move them to table 4, table 2, or table 3 because it's booked to 7:30. Or tell them they need to move to 7:30 if they want to use that same table. Here as well, I'll go into the other things as well. You'll see, but you will see if there's an occasion. So if they've got date night, birthday, they can put that on the booking widget to let you know. So you can make it a bit extra special, personalized when they come in through the door. You can also see from the widget whether they've got any notes, and more importantly, if they've got any allergies. So I'm just going to see if I can find one for today. We've got dietary notes here. So let's view that one. Test notes, dietary. I just put dietary notes and a test note here. So you've got all the information there. So normally they might say they're vegan or vegetarian or they've got some allergy. You'll be able to see that straight away before you book them, which might be quite handy. So you know beforehand when you're giving them the menus that they're vegan or have a dietary preference. So they know you're well behaved. Uh, well, know what they're looking for. So if you want to do a new booking, so let's say you've had a phone call and you want to add it into your planner, you can go to new booking and you can put whether it's an email, phone, or they popped in the door. You can put 2 people and select the date. The calendar will give you an idea what kind of dates are available. So if there's anything that's fully booked, you can completely miss that date from the start. And then you can pick the time. Table auto assigned will try and pick you a table which is available. If not, you can select a table. I recommend doing this so you've got a hand of what's kind of available that day, and you can put their details in. So I'm going to put my name in. I'm just going to remove this widget here I've got. Turn off this site, pause this site. And the good thing about this, if they're already in your system, so if it's typed out in Nash, you'll see my name appears there and it'll auto-fill their details. For this, if you're doing manual bookings, the only thing you need to put in is how many people, their surname. You don't have to put in their phone number or anything if you haven't got the time, basically. But obviously, it's good if you can ask them if they're happy to opt into emails and SMS and if there's occasion. But if you don't know at the time, you can leave that. Just going to cancel that there. If you've got walk-in, someone walked in, all you can do is walk in, table size 2, and the table, put the table in, and optional is you could just believe it's walk-in. That allows you to do bookings really fast. It's also available on the app as well, so allow you to sit people in really quickly. I hope that helps. And again, you've got a timeline view here. Here I put in 2 people at the same time manually. That shouldn't happen if they're on the front end. And also we'll let you know if there's any joins as well. So I've got table 4 joined with table 2, and it will also let you know that there's a conflict there because I've manually put them on the same time zone or time frame. So that is great. And also a conflict there. And you get a little icon as well, so you'll know if they're celebrating a birthday or it's an anniversary. But again, you can go into the details of that, edit booking, and you can find out all the information on there. So for example, is a birthday, it is 12 o'clock, and you can play around with those bookings if you want to. Again, you've got list and timeline, and yeah, once they're in, make sure you mark them as seated, and once they're completed, mark them as completed as well. Okay, I hope that helps. Again, if you've got any questions for us, please reach out to me. I'm Spencer, and I hope that's helped to understand how to manage your reservations.